Alright, let's see if I can get this right. Make sure everything is good. Turn down the audio and the game a little bit right about there. Alright, that should get it going. Alright. It's my first time playing this with a timer on the screen. Now I can show everyone exactly how slow I am. Make sure I got my notes. Alright, let's see how I do. Hold on. Guess not. And now we're going. Alright, some fun times playing some Phantasy Star 4, and I get to see a timer on the screen. This is awesome. Look at me now, Ma. Soon I will get the camera, and y'all can see my face. It'll be nice. Better drink a beverage before it starts. It's water. It's tangy water. Oops, already messed up. I think next time I'll take those FPS off the bottom of the screen. Something smells fishy. Whoops. Feels a little bit different playing it on the computer than it does on the console. Overcome, adapt, and adjust, I suppose. Alright, let's get the thing. Let's run away. No. Whoop. Yeah. Yay, my first ever split on the Twitch. On the Twitch. I sound so old. Hey, don't leave me here. That was a heck of a walk. And just so you know, we found a monster in your basement. Spit out other monsters, then we killed it. Okie dokie. Let's go faster. Come on, text. Get out of the way. Let's see if I can get used to doing the encounters. Probably not. I'll probably forget really soon. Oh, cool. Bye. Oh, the run is dead. Just kidding. Alright. Go up. Go up. No treasures. This is not randomizer. Oops. I already forgot the encounters. I want to see if I can configure it to my controller so I can just hit a button. Without reaching for the computer keyboard. I did it too quick. Alright, so this split, the Tonoe one, as soon as I get into the town, I'll count that as, that split is good. A little slower on the menuing than I want to be. Convenient. Thanks. Thanks, world map. That was actually really cool of you. Also, again, very... what? I call hacks. I've never seen that before. That's what they call me, edgy. Yeah. Not so much, yeah. Just for safety. I want to make sure I have enough Misera. And also experience. How do people get those menus to go so fast? I'm like mashing the button. Do 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 do. A little bit of slow. All on my own fault. I'll get to a point where I won't do that anymore. Where I go to get the Meseta. For now, it's just to make sure that I don't die consistently over on this part. And rage quit. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of Meseta now. And I forgot to count any of those encounters. We'll just do that. I'll say it was 11. Still getting used to this. Yes, tell me about a list. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, by the way, don't do anything dumb. Hi, Grizz. Yeah, I made it. We made it, Ma. Ma, the meatloaf. I just gleeked everywhere. Alright, remember the encounters this time. This is lovely. This is why I go to the inn. Well, Han's dead, so thanks. In retrospect, probably didn't need that that extra 300 Meseta. We don't want to do that. Whew. Horrible menus. Good job. Everyone is alive. Alright, so the hi Rika is once we get to old Professor Dude inside the bio plant, and then Slug Grind is once we're done with the Slug Grind. Dead Worm is Dead Sandworm. Yeah. I'll explain some of them as I get to them. Yeah, okay. 16 minutes on that one. I figure if I have a good walk, I can get a sub 19. Like I said, if I had a good walk, I guess we count that one as an encounter too. Since technically it's an encounter. That's definitely an encounter. Hey, look, everyone's dead. Probably should have fought them, but I'm scared. No! Bye, Grizz. Safety hill time. That's fun. Yeah. Alright. Sure, why not? It worked. Let me add the encounter while I'm at it. Alright, no more. I didn't make sub 19. But I should make it at least. No! 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 Oh my goodness. Well, I made it. That's insane. Oh man. I was not ready for that. I just realized I haven't been looking at chat this whole time, and then I looked at it and it's still empty. That's okay. Look at all this background story and stuff. No, see, don't do it. See, don't know. Alright, let's see if we make it to the village without dying. We did. Honestly. This... Why can't you just be right in front of the door like Mile? You're welcome. First save of the game. Bye. Not a fan of the Wrens in this place. There we go. I mean, you could have attacked Grizz, but no. That's a Dimate. There we go. Killing Grizz. Not Han. Yes, Grizz. Yeah, Han. You heal. Go heals. Han's got heals. And he has what? Han has heals. But he ain't squat. Add another encounter. I really need to get good at memory. Memory for the menuing. No. I'm sure I could, but no. Get the free rest. this. I have a lot of extra Meseta today. Gonna save it for the Psy Mills. Alright, let's see if I can... Chaz is gonna get this, Rika's gonna get this. And now we save. Dude, resetting on this is much easier than console. Also, I probably should use Foy there, not Saner. I'm gonna do that. Count that other one too. No! Yay! Alright, Grizz. You do that. You do that. You do that. Sweet. No. Oh well. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. No, I hit run. Alright, slugs, come on. You're not slugs. I'll live with... Why? Yes. Did nothing. That helps. This also helps. Alright, this should be it. Nope, I wasted the earth. Safety save. Can't run. That's bad. I ran away. Please stay paralyzed because I'm out. Alright, this is good. One more level. Yeah. No! No! Alright, kill Alice and nobody else. Thank you. Yes! You never know. Alright, now one more battle. Now one more battle. One more. Beautiful song. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I haven't been looking at the at the chat at all. But thank you, Smelly Panda. I'm not happy about that. Well, that's interesting. Come on now. Give me a fight. I'm gonna do it. Oh boy. This is one of the worst slug grinds I've had in a while. A long time. Why did you die so early, Han? Don't you do it. Stay alive. There you go. It's down to Chaz. Alright, I made it. There's us, Chaz, Rigahan. Alright, let's have a first time go on the sandworm. Get that shift up, yes. About 70. 50. 27. 1100. Kill. Now, don't dodge. Don't dodge everything. Everybody, well, except Rika, you can dodge, but everybody else get hit. Come on, hit Chaz, and then hit Han. It's like every time I want somebody to avoid Han, I just go right for him. Cool story, bruh. There. No! Leave the girl with pink hair alone. Thank you. Alright, it should just be like 2 of these. Sweet. And a free and tag just in case. There we go. Dead worm is dead. Alright. Okay, Juza. You're next. Because I've seen bad things happen here. Cool free run. Run! 2,000 bucks? Yeah, I'll take it. In this economy, you know it. Run away. I missed some of the encounters. I think I had 4 or 3. I gotta get used to that. I'm never going to. Well, not at first anyway. A couple runs with this actual live split timer on here and I'll be good. I should do this first. actually keep this on and do laser sword. And Han, you stay there. Alice, you stay there, and you get the ceramic mill. Alice. Oh. You're gonna just heal her. I really wanted that vision up. It'll be fine though. Low damage rolls are gonna slow this down a little bit. Ooh. Give me a bunch of foys. That's not a foy. That's not a foy. Alright. Yeah. Come on now. Be friendly. I said friendly. There we go. Nice, Juza. Juza the loser. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I should have risked it. Yeah. That's it. Make it. Don't die. No counters. Alright, and now Zeo goes down. That's a lie. I lied. I'm quite a bit slow today, but that's just like every day. Best fight ever. One good thing about Juice dying so quick, or killing everyone so quick, is that I didn't use any TP with Chaz, so I have plenty enough to use Ryuka coming up here. Everyone's sad. It is a sad day. We're not gonna spoil anything about the story for you, 'cause every everything becomes so super clear in a little bit when we get space involved with everything. It makes everything way better. Oh, yeah, I need to equip everything. I think that's it. Get better at menuing, scrub. Oh, I got a little excited there. In there. It happens, especially with men my age. Ding. 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 Alright, I'm gonna run over to this village. Nothing happened to it. Pretty quick run there. Everything must go. I'm surprised I kept the monomates around as long as I did. I'm gonna hold on to them just in case, and then sell them the first chance I... Oh, let me get rid of this. One of these. One of these. No, I think I messed up. I never went back to get the thing. Oh no. Oh well. We must accept our faults. I was too focused on hitting the encounter button. That's what it was. Alright, Ryu, go back to Termi. Now it's keeping me on my toes. Run! Alright, what's up, Rune? Best music in the game. And you only hear it twice. Cool. Almost there. Nope. Not gonna do it. Not worth it. I know I'll just get mucked up. Alright, here we go. Gilguai. Gilaf. Claw thingy. I'll risk it. Sweet, we got the barrier up. Everyone's faster. Now kill Grizz. That's okay. I'll handle that as well. I guess this counts as an encounter too. I should do that. Alright, Grizz. Chaz, you bend. That's why we have Ceramic Shield, because it is resistant to fire. Yeah, the Zero boss music is pretty hype. It sucks that we only hear it so many times in the game, you know? I would love to see more of it played throughout the game, like more of a Dark Force style. Like it would be playing on one of the Dark Forces or something. Unless I'm just not paying attention and my brain's all, ooh, cool. My brain hasn't noticed that it's there. Alright, you know what? I'm tired of taking damage. You're gonna get it. And that was a good time to just throw my claws out there. I like that music there. It haunts you when it takes over an air castle. And there's just so many encounters. And this song gets the tears flowing, but other than that, you're pretty right. It's the biggest weakness of the game. Everything else goes pretty good. Even the RNG, I can handle it going all crazy and stuff on me. Rest in peace. Do you say Alice or Alice? I'm asking for a friend. Because I used to call her Alice when I was a kid. The friend is me, by the way. No, I can't sleep rune. That's why I'm speedrunning Phantasy Star 4 at midnight. Alice? Yeah, that's... Most people, at least in the speedrunning community, they say Alice. And they're not wrong. They don't really say the names in here. Like, I guess technically you could call him Chaz if you wanted to, but everybody's gonna look at you like a dong if you call him Chaz or Rune. But that was a great thing about RPGs back in the day, is like literally you could do whatever the heck you wanted to, say anything how you wanted to, because nothing was voiced. No. Yeah. Let me go ahead and set up the macros. Made the S silent. I like it, because reasons. This game was one of my favorites growing up. Ale? Wait, how would you say that, by the way? Alie? I think that's plenty for this. I'm a fan. I like it. Your reasons are correct, whatever they are. Are you a speedrunner too, Fantasy Freak? I say two because I'm attempting to be one. I practice speedruns, so I guess that makes me a speedrunner. Or are you just a retro fan? Either way, a resident filthy casual. You know what? We all start out as filthy casuals. Nobody's born into this world being speedrunning gods. Not everybody's PP-chan. Do you also stream? I can see that. A lot of people I know have said that as well. They're just like, no, I don't like doing the fast run thing. It takes away the enjoyment of the game. But like some of the newer games, I feel the same way. But like games like Phantasy Star, Shining Force, stuff that I've played since I was a child, that's been out for like decades. I still play them casually sometimes, and speedrunning does help me break the game when I play them casually. But I mean, one of the things I find is being a gamer, you always want to try to find, if you're casual, you know, you just play it to enjoy it. But if you're hardcore, then you're gonna want to find the best ways to beat the game. Try to be the fastest, try to make the game cry. And this is one of those games you can actually make cry, like literally, like you menu too fast and the game will crash. Oh no, what have I done? You know, they did the Sega Ages remaster for the Switch for the first Phantasy Star. Oh my gosh. And it took away a lot of the bad parts of that game, which was the slow grind. and made it into something really, like, you could beat it in an hour, basically. What am I doing? And 2 and 3, I'm just like, what? I never even completed 3. 3 was just, it wasn't good for me. And 2 just, there was a lot of good they did with it compared to the first one. You see, I haven't played any of the online ones except for the one that came out for GameCube and Dreamcast a long time ago. Like Phantasy Star Universe and online, I haven't really had time to actually play it the way I want to. Let's see what came on you. I'm sure I would probably feel the same way. Aww. But I also have a soft spot in my heart for games that allow you to play with friends that follow the lore. And the online ones just kind of set up their own lore. Go, Jimmy, go. Yeah. Alright, we're on cruise control. I can let that go. Unless he crit sticks me. Nope. This is bad. Because I did seals and not Defoy. Well, I guess we're not using that macro. I feel like this took more effort. Yeah, the storytelling in this game is fantastic. Like, I don't think they... Obviously, like, nowadays they could have done a better job. But the way they did it back then, the little manga-style comic strips that show up when they're telling stories, just... It felt like it flowed way smoother than it did in the other games. I definitely agree with you on that. Although, I will say, I didn't play 3 enough. Like, I just remember there being, like, the Final Fantasy style text-based stuff in 3. Oh, yeah. Well, it came out, around the same time the PS1 was coming out. I think it's not far off from when Final Fantasy 7 came out. And Super Mario RPG. So that was, like, the year of iconic RPGs taking over the market. So, like, considering what they went up against, it didn't really sell as well as it should have, but yeah, it was a fantastically made game, well ahead of its time. Oh yeah, definitely. That's also one of my favorite games too. There's a speedrun for it that absolutely, oh, cool. I'm out of stuff. That absolutely blows my mind whenever I watch it. Like, how do some people play the game like that? The jumps, especially. I could never get the 100 jumps. Never could. I think I did something wrong. Yeah, it is a hard game not to like. Oh, sweet. 104.19 is not my worst time, but it's not my best. I have to say, the Shining Force series on Sega, Phantasy Star 4, and there's one game, I can't remember, like, something, sort of Vermilion or something, I don't know, it was like a turn-based RPG, but each turn that you had to pick a specific character doing stuff. And it was, that was a fun one on the Genesis, and then the SNES just had so many RPGs, Chrono Trigger, the Final Fantasy series, Super Mario RPG, Secret of Evermore, King's Bounty. Okay. That's what it's called. Yeah, I remember I found that one time just sitting, like, I don't know, don't ask me why. I was by a dumpster, by a pawn shop, but it was just sitting there next to the pawn shop dumpster, and I was like, I'm gonna take this home and try to play it, and it worked. And I liked it. It was one of those games that it really honestly was probably broken because it didn't work very much after I beat it. So I never played it again, and I couldn't remember the name of it because it didn't really. What am I doing? It didn't really stick with me, I guess, as far as the name. Which I guess is why, you know, you have games like Bahamut Lagoon, which everybody hears that name and they're like, oh, what a cool name. And the game itself is quite difficult to get a hold of the mechanics as far as like the gameplay goes. But it's still a game everybody knows in the RPG community just because of the name. Let me stop missing boxes. Alright, time to get Big Boy up in here. And while the text is going on, I'm gonna drink water. Everybody hydrate. Have you watched any of the world record speedruns for this? I promise you. They may not talk, but holy cow, it's very entertaining. Secret of Man. Yeah, that's like, this is my first one. Let's see where the bar's set after that, and nothing else really set the bar above it. Like, the Mana series, they definitely had some faults with some of their games. But it was the action RPG that everybody wanted. What am I doing? Sword. I forgot what I was supposed to do here. I think it's this. Micro B. It's supposed to be Rune, Huan. Ren is going to be Flare. And I think I need to change her to Ceramic Shield. Oh, dude. I still remember being a kid and I was like, when can I get the little multi-tap so I can play with a third controller? And I think that's why like Secret of Evermore was like the diet Secret of Mana, because it had the main character and the dog, and you could play with 2 players whenever you had the dog, and it was all good. All right, got Air Slash. I was kind of hoping some of the newer East games play multi-tap. Got stolen. That sucks. I can't imagine. I've heard stories about stuff like that where people get this really cool new toy and everything gets stolen right away. I did have a bunch of my stuff stolen by a cousin whenever I was a kid, but it was like we went on vacation and I took my copy of Phantasy Star and Shining Force 1 with me. And my cousin, I guess, broke into our house and stole a whole bunch of stuff, a bunch of guns from my grandpa, my Super Nintendo and all of my games. But he didn't get my Sega Genesis in time. So I had my Sega Genesis and Shining Force 1 and Phantasy Star 4, and I was very sad, but I was also very happy when they found them in his backpack. And it was one of those things you're like, yeah, you almost can't blame him type thing, because, you know, especially if you can make money off of it and you're hurting, but at the same time, come on, man. You don't steal from little kids. Those little kids didn't do anything. Have you tried the Legend of Mana? Still SNES, you get the death penalty. Well, it is in Texas. No irregularities ahead. I forgot to count that one dude as an encounter. It is a good one. I will say this, as far as the remake went, it felt like it could have been better, you know. Chaz does the no macros yet. Yes, okay is the optimal word there. You know, it's hard to like. I always thought that Final Fantasy VI was the masterpiece of the Final Fantasy franchise, and what they did with 7 was, oh yeah, the music for that. The only thing that I liked about it was a little dubstep remix thing. Kind of made me laugh a couple times, and then after like the 4th or 5th time, I was like, meh. But I was gonna say, like, as far as I like what they did with what am I doing? What they did with stop. Let me go. Why won't you let me run? But what they did with 7 after 6, it was done in its own way. Like Final Fantasy 7 was a masterpiece in a completely different aspect than 6 was. I'm gonna level with you. I didn't finish the remake of Secret of Mana. Couldn't do it. I had a friend of mine who, after I got the physical version when it came out, and I had a friend of mine who wanted to collect it. He was like, "Hey, dude, whenever you're done playing it, let me know." And I was like, "Dude, you can just have it. I'll get it digitally." And I never bought it. Dragon Ball FighterZ came out around the same time, and I was doing really good at beating my friend up in that game. Thank you. I appreciate the validation. It kind of sucks because I wanted it to be. I wanted the graphics to be sharper and less clay model-y. I don't know. It kind of looked like Play-Doh. Like I felt like they could have done much better, making a game that was so huge in the RPG world. Like there are people who actually are not a fan of the Final Fantasy VII remake, and I understand why. It's completely different than what it used to be. You know, it's not a turn-based anything. It's its own game, and the story is different and everything. And I'm not gonna spoil it for you because I actually do think the story, at least for the first part, is worth looking at. What, 7? Yeah, a lot of people thought, like, because it was taken a little bit from Kingdom Hearts, the way that the fighting system goes, a little bit from 15 and 13, of how it was kind of linear in some parts and the movement and everything. And I was worried too, but I was like, it's Final Fantasy VII. I've been waiting for this since I was in, well, since however long ago it was. Where's Saner? Oh, there it is. I think I was still in high school when they did the whole thing with the PS3 graphics. They tested out on the Final Fantasy VII intro scene. Oh, dude, yeah. I'm seeing the character models and how detailed they are, and the music is the most important part for me. Like, just have you attack. But yeah, the way they redid the music was fantastic, and how they did more character development with some of the side characters, and with some of the main characters too. Like, I never knew I wanted to see Aerith swing a chair while smiling. But I will say some of the boss fights were, like, out of context, not knowing what's going on. You're just like, what the heck? Why is the Hell House so hellish? Beep. I didn't count those 2 encounters. I'm saving just in case. You never know. Cyberpunk's gonna be real by the time they finish up the series. Yeah, yes. Did I change? Yeah, I did. I like how Raja just died right off the bat, though. I don't know. I had a grandpa who lived to be 108. At least I was told. Never met him. You could be right, though. That was one of the things that I was thinking about right before it came out, when the pandemic hit. It was like before anyone really knew what was going on. I got stupid sick. Like, felt like I was gonna die. I couldn't move. Had 103-degree fever every day. And I was like, dude, am I really gonna die this close to the release? Yeah. I was working at GameStop at the time, ironically, and it was in February whenever I got sick. And I remember telling my boss, I'm like, hey, I'm stupid sick. Like, just so you know, we've been hearing rumors about this virus, and you know, it's overseas, and it hasn't been confirmed that it's here in the U.S. yet, but I think we should maintain caution. And they're like, no, just, you know, come in, wear a mask, don't cough on anyone. And I, like, dang near passed out like 3 times in front of customers. And then as soon as my ASL came in, at 1, I was like, I'm out. I just left. I just clocked out, didn't do any transition, anything. I was like, I'm done. Can't handle it. I don't know what's happening. And then I said I'm not coming in the next 2 days, and stayed home and, well, played video games while I was awake. Thinking about Final Fantasy VII and how it was 2 months away. I'm not paying attention to anyone's HP. Every original. But one day, they'll come up with some really good games that end up, like, you know, you put your mind in the game, kind of like Sword Art Online, And if you die in real life, you'll just stay in the game. That's my belief. It's not really my belief. I'm just kidding. I just hope it's not... Who was it? Who was it that made Among Us? I hope it's not them. Because I don't want to be stuck in that game. Or Fall Guys, even. Whoops. Chaz is 17, so we're good to go. Cool, I should have not ran. Maybe it'll be like Tri-Ace. Have you played any of the Tri-Ace games, like Star Ocean? Alright. Here's the part where I get all mussied up. Chaz, Ren, Rika, Runa, Raja. Alright, sorry, I'm trying to read my notes on this, just make sure I get everything right. Nope, not barrier. Everybody get everything equipped. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's... So I've been... Everyone I talk to, like, don't get me wrong, there's good and bad Star Oceans out there. One is really good. I personally think that 3 is the weakest. Well, 5 is the weakest story-wise. Let's see here. What am I gonna do? Deploy. Good blessing. 4 probably has the most annoying characters, but I still like it. It's just the platinum on that is just so long. Bye, Rune. But 2 is the best one, and they won't bring it to the US with like a legitimate remaster or a legitimate port. Like, dude, come on, man. What the hey? Yeah, they do. And the way 2 was set up, like, it literally, instead of feeling like, oh, I just have to get these specific characters, it literally felt like every time you picked a different party when going through, it felt like a legit game. Like a legit second game, if you will. Hold on. I need to go ahead and do Adraxia. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm also a proponent of not putting stupid, we're in a different dimension and also we're video game meta universe things in the story. So that's why I think 3 is the weakest, even though it potentially has like, I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? You're trying to be original. You're gonna have some hits and misses, and I'll give Tri-Ace that. They tried. Yeah, if you got lucky enough, you could break the game with the crafting there, but it literally was if you got lucky enough. And also, it 3 didn't have the whole like it matters which character you pick going on with it, you know? It felt random. Like no matter who you picked, you're gonna use the same team every time. And if you didn't get Asbel, then you just replace him with Nell. I've not been counting. Am I close? Should be close. Yeah, okay, there we go. DF1 GG easy peasy. Just imagine if Neo showed up in the middle of the sphere. And you're like, wait, no. No. Everything should be great. Should be hunky-dory. We're out in space. Alright. Let's see if I forget to unequip Raja this time. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. To be fair, it was on the the PS2, but there were way better options on the PS2 as far as, or way better games as far as graphics go on the PS2 as well. Bum bum bum, wrong way. I think I'm trying to think which game. There was a game I played a long time ago. I think it was on PS1, where you're like a dude in a town and you have like knight armor and you go on this little quest to see what's going on, and this little, like, you fight a monster and you kill it, and this little pink thing shows up and you're supposed to like watch over it or something, and it eats enemies throughout the game. Oh no, Raja, he fell through the wall. It eats enemies throughout the game and transforms. You feed it food, and if it doesn't like you, it'll just randomly attack you in the middle of the battle because you don't really have control over it. What the heck is it? I think Guardian's Crusade. That's what it is. That thing scared the heck out of me. Yeah, I did do that. We're just gonna do double slash on this one. We're just gonna do attack. We're gonna flail and Chaz attack. That one had some really freaky stuff. Like the final boss actually scared the living heck out of me. And I'm surprised I even actually beat it. Because it was incredibly painful. Dragon Quest VIII was really good. I mean, speaking of holding the bar high for systems, the Dragon Quest series, they've not always been fantastic, but they hit a home run on that one. I need around 14K. 11 actually, like, I was one of the darker ones I've ever played, and when it came out, it was in 2018 September, and I was playing it casually because I had to work and partying and stuff, and I took a break from it because I had a thing happen. It ended up being, the game kind of portrayed it a little bit. So I have twin sisters, and at the time they were 15, and the oldest of the two got killed in a car accident after Halloween, and that, like, you know, I hadn't gotten to the part of the game yet. By the way, have you played the game? I don't want to spoil it for you. Now I'm talking all sad stuff. Just so you know, like, we're recovering okay from it. But it just, I don't want to spoil the game. Yeah, there's a thing that happens in the game. Basically, it was very parallel to real life, and I couldn't play the game for a year after I got to that scene. And I was like, "Yep, that's the realest any Dragon Quest game has ever been for me." I hesitate to say she's getting better with it, because that's not, I mean, can't really say that, but she's opening up more. And that's all we can ask for. But yeah, did you play Dragon Quest XI? It is really good. The first part of the game, you're just like, it's this super happy go lucky like adventure thing. And they cut it up into 3 acts. Like I think there's two ending credit scenes, and I think only one of them's the real one. But it does a thing where it's super happy, and then all of a sudden it goes off the rails. It's like, oh, okay, if it wasn't for Dragon Quest music, this would actually be a lot sadder, but you know, everything's in a major note, so I'm kind of happy. And yeah, it does a 360 on you, and then it does another thing on you. There's so many twists and turns in it that it's like you don't really know when the game's over. Like I think honestly they wanted you to play the game until you got the platinum, so you're like, okay, now the game's over. Oh, don't get me wrong, it does end up happy. There is a very, like, you know, obviously, you know, hero wins, saves the day, everything's great. But it's just the way you get to that resolution. It I guess Dragon Quest has done it before, where, you know, I forget which one it is, where you're basically in a village and everything's burnt down and everyone's dying, and you're like, oh, cool. I think it was 6. But it did a really good job conveying how it wanted you to feel. And you're literally, like, the main character is literally, it's just your avatar. It really adds nothing to the world. All the characters around them. Eric is a fantastic character, especially in the second act. You have, why do I keep forgetting their names? It's, Veronica and... Dang it. The twin girls. They when they show up, it's like it's really cool. Like you get really annoyed at one of them, and the other one you're just like, why are you so prude and quiet and also not saying anything important? And then you have the jester guy who shows up. I'm not gonna spoil anything about that guy. My favorite character in the game, Sylvando. Hey, it's Kyra Face. And then there's more characters that show up that just the character and world building in that game it's just fantastic. Why am I going about this the wrong way? All right, what do I need to equip? That. Kyra unequips this. Whoops. Almost messed that up. I am messing up these menus so much. Honestly, I think the remastered, what was it, the Dragon Quest S, I think is what it's called. That one has an option or a mode where you can put it in like Super Nintendo style 2D graphics. So you have like the mode 7 and the 16-bit feels. Whoops. Alright, time to get the torch stolen. They Turk or Church. What? That won't do. Alright, what do I need to do here? Alright, there's a lot of prep that I need to do here. Yeah! Real speed run. It's also something I'm not used to, chatting and doing a little timer thing. I'm gonna quit the keeping track of the encounters, because I'm just gonna keep forgetting to look at the chat and everything. But I look at streamers like Bowie, the hero, and alright, hold on, let me focus on this. And I see everybody all doing all their crazy stuff. Because it's like they're so used. I don't want to do that. It's like they're so used to talking to everyone while memorizing all these cool things, and I'm like, I want to get to that level. And you got to start from somewhere, I suppose. Double slash. I think that's it. Ren, Kyra, Rune, Chaz. Now to do things, I'm gonna spend some money because Chaz is low on TP. And I have more than enough money. Get rid of some old stuff so I can buy some new stuff. I really hope I'm not selling the wrong things here. Yeah, get rid of that. Menus are my favorite part of the game because I need to practice them. Get better at just mindlessly doing stuff. I don't know why I keep buying so many Trimates. I've never had a run where I've had to use all of my Trimates. Maybe that's why I suck at the game, because maybe I should be using the Trimates. Alright, get 2 reflect mails. Buy a Lake of Sword. Alright, time to go into this place. The weapons plant. I know I said I wouldn't do it. I like how I started off with an ambush. You know, I don't think I'll ever complain about a chat distracting me during a speedrun, because that means I have friends. Well, maybe not friends in the normal sense of the word, but I have people hanging out with me and chatting with me, and that's always good. Especially in our current atmosphere where it's hard to get out and hang out with people. Nope. Yeah, I knew I should have done it that way. Oh well. Look over here! I have a shiny thing! I'm also not used to having the dual monitor setup. I normally have done streams on my console, and this is actually my first stream I've done on my computer. So it's a whole new setup. It's a whole new gig for me. I'm liking it so far. I just don't have a good chair. And also can't get my capture to work properly with my console, so that'll be fun to get fixed. Maybe I should have healed. Now we're fine. Those machine guns can't hurt us. Whoops. I think I have the proper amount of Meseta too. What I haven't been doing is this. I think he'll be fine, but just in case. No, let me go. Stop. I don't want a hug. My back is fine. Stop scratching it. Bye, Rune. Nope, he's alive. What? That was 7 attempts at running away. Do I have a moon dew? I do. Why are we plinking when we should be plunking? Oh, good. This is a good game. I love this game. Casually, never have this issue. Speedruns, so many encounters. So many failed runs. I think it was Bowie the Hero had 10 failed runs in a row once in Air Castle. Okay, this is what I want. Are you gonna get your attack off, Ren? I guess not. Doesn't matter. I guess I was too fast, too furious. Except for Ren. Ren's calm, cool, and collected and likes to go slow. Alright. Last shot before I head to the Air Castle. Nope. Nope, stop. Google Gaga. My body's too big for me. I don't want to go to Air Castle yet. I want to save and heal. Alright. I think I need to be level 23 by the time I get to the The triplets or Lashik? I forget which one. At least for Chaz. Alright, let's do the macros since I forgot to do them. Yeah, it's rune. Does Alright, here we go. Screw you guys. I think I would move the 6 and 7 around, but I almost completely agree with your list. And I'm not hating you for it either. Like I was saying before, each one brought their own special thing to the table. It's just that I personally prefer 6 over 7 as far as villains go. Yeah, Sephiroth may be more iconic because he was, you know, sexy edgelord emo chick daddy. But Kefka is probably he's my favorite villain in the series. Like I can't think of a better example of a villain who's like, I just want to destroy the world just because, and then did it. And then sat on the throne as a god for a good portion of the game. There was a lot that went wrong with what just happened here. I'm supposed to do, yeah. I guess I got out. Watsufoi, yeah. Oh well. Most successful. And one of the funniest, too. Which one do I do for Ghost? H. In the earlier Dissidia ports for Final Fantasy, Kefka is one of my favorite villains. Watching any of his interactions, just amazing. There's a scene where him and, I think it was Cloud of Darkness, are talking, and Bartz is hiding behind a pillar, and they mention their plan, and Bartz jumps out. He's like, I knew it! And they just look at him, and he just stares back at him. It's like, well, I'm out, and just leaves. And Kefka just smacks his own butt. You know, you're absolutely right. He got arrogant. He was literally just firing his laser, and he stopped because he's like, oh, look, these people still hold on to hope. Let me crush it. And he got a little arrogant and decided not to use his full power. Didn't think they had the power that they did. Boom. We had a Final Fantasy VII. I like Shantoto. I play the mobile app, the Opera Omnia, and when her burst got released, everybody's like, "Don't pull for it," and I was like, "Okay." So on the first pull, I got her burst and her LD, and I was like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna use her," and she's amazing. And the way she talks in rhymes, it actually isn't annoying. I don't mind her laugh either. Plus, she's just OP. When she gets mad, she's like, "Rage, rage, time to turn the page." 69 damage on Ren. Nice. Alright. It's coming up to the part where I die every time. Why did I do that twice? Oh, okay. I don't know if I remember them. That was a long time ago when I played Dissidia. Both the first and this. Oh, bye, Rika. Both the first and the second Dissidia. Why does it get hung up and then plinks like crazy? Wasn't she DLC? If I remember right, I think she was either DLC. No, because it was her and Gabranth that were added on. Do you still play it? I know a lot of people have been that I've talked to about it said they were dropping out because of how it just feels like a gacha chase now with the LD and Burst era, and we're coming up into the Burst Plus. YouTube the cutscenes and then walked away. Come on, worms. Sold it. I haven't thought about selling mine. I have too much fun. I play it every day. Literally, even if it's just to go in to do the dailies, do some pulls, or try out some Lufanias that I haven't beaten yet. The content's gotten... Well, what's the word? It's gotten harder, per se, and it relies heavily on the meta. There are some characters, however, that you can play. Hold on, what am I? Is it Genesee Claw? I think it is. Nope. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I think I messed up menuing somewhere before. Kyra gets a Psy Shield. And then we change some macros. Right. Macro B becomes this. Alright, here we go. Yeah, as long as you didn't catch anybody who was trolling in co-op, where they just literally sit there for the whole 60 seconds, which they fixed, by the way. They cut down the time to 20 seconds. The co-op is really good. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. But they've also added new features to it that are really cool, like the call features. They made auto plus now, so you can set it to where it uses the most powerful skills right off the bat. So it'll use your LDs, and your skills, and anytime you have an EX, it'll use that instead of just doing HP attack or brave attack. Definitely made the game way better. as far as farming goes. Like they have the new divine versions of the summons. Oh, cool game. And instead of having to like pay attention to it, I can just hit auto, and then if you don't pick a support, you can hit retry now, and it goes right back into the quest instead of going out to the screen, having to pick everything again. Alright, time to cheese this. Yeah, I played it for about 3 months, and I was like, nah, I'm not okay with this. Alright, here's the hard part that I always lose at. I don't have Warla, so you're gonna do that. Oh, cool. Great start. Awesome. All the free attacks. You're gonna do that. I'm gonna have you... I'm probably going to die. I think this is where they kill me. Because I did not get... Ooh, sweet. Let's go with Hyun. Alright, I think I have enough damage going. I don't like that it's going too far to one side. Alright, here we go. This is the part I hate. I haven't, like, the last 10 times I've tried speedrunning this, I get killed here twice and I just quit. Yes! Oh, yeah! Whatever! Screw you, triplets! I am godlike right now. Alright. On that note, let me go save the game. Too easy. It is a cheese. It's supposed to be easy, but the game has just been hating on me. And that's the first time in about 2 weeks that I've actually gotten past that part, so I'm super stoked. And it was funny because, like, before I started streaming, like, the triplets never gave me a problem. It was always a slug grind. The slug grind or Dark Force 3. Everything else was sweet. Now I'm scared because I haven't done Garbage Tower in a little while on stream, so I'm wondering how that's gonna go. Alright. Let's climb down to the basement. I know I have a thing here, but I don't want to do it. Why? I think it's literally... Okay. Yeah, it's A. One of these is supposed to have flare. This. I wonder if I've forgotten how to fight Lashik. No! Why won't you let me run? Whatever. I'll fight you. I should have done it first. Now Chaz is at risk of dying. This is some top tier gameplay right here, let me tell you. We didn't come here for top tier gaming content. We came here for other content. There's a wall there, Ren. Go around it. Good job, Ren. Proud of you. 66% of the time it hits every time. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Just let me run. I don't want to be your friends. Not in this life. She's the hope for a future universe. Something tells me I was supposed to do a different thing. I had never even thought of it that way. My childhood is ruined. Alright, I think just 2 more rooms, then I can prep. Oh, here's the last one. Dude. We should put that Kraken back in the pocket. I don't think I need to fight anymore. But these guys are annoying. The new self-cleaning model. Okay. She was equipped with what's it called? I don't even know. Like sponsored by Clorox or something. Alright. Chaz is gonna get this bad boy. I really need to start memorizing these more. No, Kyra, go over here. Stardew, recover, Rika just double slash. Everybody's topped off, and here we go. Somehow brought to you by Tide Pods. I'd eat it. That went better than it should have. Alright, here we go. Lashik is weak. And Lashik weak. Don't hurt me, Lashik. You don't have Warla, so... what should I have you do? Thank you. Alright. I kind of wish you would have done that on Rin, but damage is damage. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very scared. I don't know what he's gonna do. Cool, that's fine. You know what? Let's just do it. I'm gonna play safety. If it's another gate, yeah. Okay. Alright, this should be in the bag. Unless I'm out of crosscuts, which I think I'm close. Yeah, I'm gonna be out of crosscuts. I probably should have... I don't think he's gonna use possession this turn. I think there's one more turn. I think he does possession and then I kill him after this. I reinforce, yes. Sweet. I'm out of crosscuts. I've ruined it. No. Please be enough, please be enough. It's not enough. Alright. Can I save it? Do I have another Stardew? I have one more. Shining Force 2 is one of my favorite guilty pleasure RPGs. I play that pretty much any... Oh, sweet! I did it! I won! I play that pretty much anytime I can't think of what I want to play. Or practicing this. I do some randomizers every now and then. Phantasy Star 4, Dragon Warrior. I tried the Final Fantasy 4 Free Enterprise. Any bad RPGs I like? I'm sure there are a few. Trying to think. I don't know. Pretty much any RPG I play is one that I like. Dang it. It's not a very well-known RPG, but, well, I mean, outside of the RPG community. But, what's it called? The Lunar the Silver Star story. I like the Sega CD version of that better than the PS4 version. Or, yeah, that one. Lunar 2 Eternal Blue, I like the PS2 version better, or PS1 version better, though. Dang, I don't know. I can't think of one. Name a bad RPG for me. Yeah, well, Sega Saturn and Sega CD, both of them had it. Let's see. Ren's gonna attack. Paladin's Quest. I don't think I've played that one, to be honest with you. I'm not even, to be honest, I don't know if I've even heard about it. Wizardry I have heard of. I dabbled in that for a little bit, and didn't get very far into it. And I was like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna play this anymore. Dang it. There has to be some bad RPGs I play. I'm not gonna say that every game I play is masterpiece. Dang it. There's a few on the Genesis collection. The Sword of Vermilion, I think is what it's called. And Shining in the Darkness, Mysteria for Sega Saturn. I have not played that one. I didn't have a Saturn growing up. But my cousin had a Sega CD, and I got to play a bunch of stuff on that. But also, let me clarify, when I said Shining in the Darkness, it isn't a great RPG. I don't think it's a bad one, but it's probably one of the worst designed ones I've played, as far as, like, stage. So I missed the Halcyon days where I would play a tactics game and be like, oh, this is amazing. Like, Final Fantasy Tactics was... that opened up a whole new world for me. Like, the characters curse, and people die. Like, don't get me wrong, Shining Force had an overworld to explore, a whole bunch of stuff going on for it. Tactics, just the secret characters. I liked Agrius. Agrius was my favorite. Wow, bye, Rune. Guess we'll do this. Cool. This is going fantastic. All these things are killing me. I don't even have Rever yet, because I died. Yeah, I mean, the main thing that I thought about was the fact that she had those cross-shaped sword attacks. Oh, we're out of disrupt. That's why. But her attacks that she had, where she like basically just swung her sword and a bunch of ice crystals came up out of the ground. That was like, yeah, yeah. And then you get Sid at the end, and it's like, cool, thanks Orlando. You've got way better skills. And then the PSP version, War of the Lions, came out. And you had the Dark Knight, which had all of that stuff on it, and I'm like, yes. Which, that was a heck of a grind to get. Ooh, noodles. Mustadio was a good character in that, too. Gosh darn it. I don't want to curse. The advanced ones, they, like, I don't have to wait till Chaz gets Rever. The advanced ones definitely had, with the rules in the judge system, it felt like they were trying to fuse everything with the Final Fantasy XII universe. But it just didn't feel like it fit proper. There are people who swear by the game, though. They love it. And like you, I wasn't a huge fan. Yeah, it felt like it was for children. You know, I'm not liking Garbage Tower right now. I called it earlier. There, sweet, we got Rever. Nine definitely had a lighter story. It wasn't it kind of held your hand as far as the dark parts go. And they dehumanized characters that died pretty early on, so you didn't feel bad, I guess. Like they didn't draw them so human. I just want some easy encounters, man. I don't want the bosses to be easy. Ah, I'm almost out of stuff. Dang. I'm not even the third floor up, and I'm almost out of healing. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that was the art style going for him, because it feels like they started with Vivi. What have I done? I think I went through the wrong door. Yeah, I wish at one point in the game Steiner would have died and they would have given you Beatrix as a replacement. I think that would have made the game loads better. She is top tier waifu in that game. Amaranth feels like he got forced in there as a we need a character that breaks the mold. You know, he doesn't play by your daddy's rules. Plus, he's got red hair. Like, I felt like they just forced him in. Like, he wasn't meant to be there, I guess. Oh no. Bad smell. Quina broke the game, though. Like, as a character, Quina was like, eh. Like, you could literally play the game without Quina, and you wouldn't know the difference. But whenever you got Quina and you use the blue magic stuff, like blue magic has always been just wrecks the way the game is meant to be played. Why didn't I heal? Thank you, game, for letting me get away with that. Freya was hard to get involved in the game. Other than the Sir Ratley stuff, it felt like there wasn't much to her character development after that scene. Oh, cool, thanks, Chaz. Well, with Freya, I think they were going, they're all mice, but it's hard to... Why are there 4 juices? Why? But like, growing up, I had no clue what she was. I was like, what is... Oh, come on, game. Really? They're just gonna sit there and buff each other? Put... Oh, now you attack. Yeah, they don't do a good job of conveying that. Cannot escape my left nut. I think, so when you first meet Puck at the beginning of the game with Vivi, and then you find out that he's the prince, I think it's supposed to be like kind of clear then, oh, they're mice. But even Puck sometimes just like, what is he? That's a weird mustache this thing has. And also, I was... How old was I when that game came out? I was a teenager. And I grew up in a very sheltered home where, you know, don't really get to see a lot of art outside of the church. So my imagination was a bit stifled when it came to... Dude, if I was counting encounters right now, my keyboard would be broken. So, like, trying to figure out what Freya was, even with the... Come on! Okay, you don't like Chaz, got it. Nobody likes anybody today. I have a feeling I'm not gonna survive this fight. It's not even that hard of a fight. And I have those extra. Why is... Did she say something about getting her shoes fixed, but then went to the stable? I got plenty of these. I still, like, even with the stuff they said about Zidane in the story, it doesn't make sense that he has a tail. I don't hate the aesthetic, it just doesn't make sense. It feels like someone's... I don't know. It just... Plus, he was super emo after that. Alright, Chaz, I guess you're not gonna use magic during this fight. Which is okay. Whew. Alright. Rika's gonna double slash. Oh. We do this. Kyra doesn't have Metis anymore, so we're gonna do this. Alright, here we go. Don't cry. I liked the stuff they had with Blank in the first half of the game, in the forest, but the rest of it didn't cover anything else after that. They just kind of let it go for a little while, and then you're like, oh, now we're bouncing back and forth between stories that kind of make sense. I didn't do something. Oh, I'm stressing. Don't. Oh. I got the heels off. Alright. Someone's gonna die next turn. I have the feeling. That was nice. I like how in the speedruns, Rin just, his main tactic is heal myself. No, Rika. That was well timed. I think I got this one. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. What? No! How did he outturn everyone? At least it was single target. It could have been much, much worse. I'm not even going to go for the Saner. Come on, let this just die. That's it. End of story. It is not. This should be the end of it. Because I am tired of seeing your face, Dark Force. I never want to see you again after this encounter. Never ever again. Alright. This is the end of it. This right here. Tell you what, I'm amazing. I'm amazing at pulling off things that I should not be pulling off. Like my socks. The sky, it's so blue. Beautiful. I need to be level 28, 32, 28, and 27. Oh no, the temple, it exploded. Alright, Fantasy, have a good rest. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. Thanks for the follow, and we'll catch you later, man. It is way late. Eat. Guess I'm gonna have to grind a bit. And then yay, Dimmy! We haven't seen you in like an hour and a half. Gugra. And Rand attacks. Rika does disrupt. Chaz does air slash. This is spark. Rika does double. Do I have any Stardews? I have one. Here we go. H for single, A for groups. Cool, great start. Didn't work. Alright, Rika and Rin might be a level ahead. Oh, cool. I'm gonna do it, YOLO. No. Didn't work. Gosh, darn it. Okay, now it works. Alright, it's Seth. Despel, Rika Saner, Rin Flare, is that Saner? Yeah. Rune which has crosscut. Corrosion. Nope, not that way. It's over this way. Yeah, free XP. No, I did the wrong way. Well, might as well grab whatever's in here. Sweet, I needed it. Dang. Cool. Not risking it. Every time I try to run, I get killed. Unequip Seth. Give Rune the Lako Circlet. Alright. Let's see if we can win. Alright, Arrow Prism, just wait till we let Seth go. Never mind, you couldn't wait. That's not Seth. I just saw you. Why don't you just die already? Why did I do that? Alright, attack Ren, please. Oh, man. gonna need you to die soon, bud. Attack Rin, please. Alright. Ooh. I do. Alright. Well, that was a waste of a soul, dude. Guess it bought me an extra turn. Being very friendly for some reason. Come on, Rin. Yes! Clutch Rin. Everyone else is behind on levels. This sucks, I have to walk the whole fucking cave. Good stuff right here. On the bright side, at least I didn't die. That's way more of a time loss. And I can't get paralyzed, so... Hooray, freedom. Whew. Extra 2-minute walk. Alright. Fun part of the game. Oh, I was like, what happened? Oh, right. What are macros? Macro G. Alright, that took way longer than it should have. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. For money's sake. And this for safety's sake. Oh man. I thought there was treasure over here. It's in the other tower. This should go smooth. Yeah. More heals. Now we're getting it. Bye, Coola Beller. No. Getting that because we need it. Bye, Chaz. Sucks because I wanted him to level up too. I guess we'll do some random stuff. Oh boy, I'm feeling the fatigue. Bye. Cool. Yeah. That's what I wanted. Great, I walked downstairs. At least I learned a fess. That's why I went over there, because it's supposed to go down. Okay. See, casually, I know that. Is there a chest? Yeah. Yeah. More Stardews. Give me guard rope. I'm already taking a beating on this one. I need as much defense as possible. Yeah, somebody leveled up. Probably Rika. We're good. Doodle-doodle-doo. Alright, almost done with Rick Rose. things go good, just another 20 to 30 minutes. So close to being done. Should I grind? There's supposed to be 2 reflect shields. Why don't I have 2 reflect shields? Oh no. This could bite me in the butt. We'll just deal with it as is for now. I do need to grind a little bit. No, Dimmy, why? Yeah, I need grind. Rin's fine. Rune needs another level. Rika needs another level. Chaz needs 2. Cool. I'll do the grind before we do the shops. This might take a little bit. Cool. Thank you, Ren. You're a good man. Am I really gonna have to do this? I have a moon dew. Jesus. so much. Oh no. Right. Sweet. Thanks to Chaz being slow on the uptake, everyone has a bit more survivability now. Bindwa. That was Kyra. Level 35 over here. Alright, just so I don't get sacked. Nice barrier you have. It'd be a shame if somebody missed and it was worthless. Okay, give me some good encounter. That's not a good one. I need a life leader. This will do. Right, hopefully this goes through. Ryuga to Mies. Lots of selling. Bye, Cybersuit. You were cool. Thanks, Wood Cane, for all you've done. thanks. All right. Alright, that's the end of the prep. Time to actually do the walk. Alright, room 1. Two. Oh, come on. Please let me run. What? Why? Oh my god. Never in casual runs, but I saw Profalis. Alright. Let him go. Alright. Alright. Rever, Trimate, Mafoy, attack. Let's hope we get to use this one a couple times. Edge walk done. I'm gonna smoke for this. Macro F first. This is weird. Nobody's here to watch it. There we go. this be it? Did he really just miss? Alright, let this be it. Sweet. We get to macro G. Hopefully nobody dies. Almost goofed. Macro E for Megit. Come on. Get that cool music in. Alright. Single target, no one died. What do I do? Here we go. Jeez, okay, calm down with the maggots, please. Four out of 5 turns are Megid. Alright. 5 out of 7 turns are Megid. I think I have 8 more Stardew's left. Definitely not enough to sustain this. Do Evil Eye on Rin. That's not Evil Eye on Rin. Well, geez, Rune. You're just gonna hang by a thread? I think that leveling actually helped out a lot. Good, got Barrier and Warla up. And we're fast now. Wow. Even with the canceling, I out-turned the hell out of her. Okay. That's so weird. I love it. It's gonna suck. I don't Rika. She's not topped off. No. 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 Okay. Whew. Still about halfway through my resources. How does Rune not have any magic left? Not what I meant to do, but it hit, so. I don't like this game. Okay. Whew. Should be getting close. Alright, just leave that be. Yes! Oh, so far! Oh, yeah! Whew! Sub 4 hours. I know I had way more encounters than that. We're gonna go up to about that. I don't even care about the encounters. Oh my god, I did a sub 4. I'm so stoked. I can't scream because it's 2:50 a.m. Oh man, that PD was not that stressful. It was just, how did I, what? Oh man. Okay, well, this makes me happy. GG's Phantasy Star 4. You almost killed me. This is a good. This is a good. I'm happy. Now I gotta get better. Alright. Well, to everybody who has watched and who will watch this on YouTube, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for putting up with my bad menuing. And the wonky commentary towards the beginning. Thank you so much, Fantasy Freak, for jumping in. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night because it's super late. See y'all later.